Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be trying out new makeup products and just a few things I bought recently from my Olive Young and Sephora haul. Okay, so I've already prepped my complexion with some concealer, powder and primer, etc. So we're going to jump straight into our very first product to try out. I have the Laneige Sleeping Mask and I have it in the flavor Apple Lime. This is one of the newer releases, but I'm pretty sure they just came out with a new holiday collection. But this is my first time trying the Laneige lip mask, so really excited. Let's open it together. Okay, very cute packaging. Here it is. It's this kind of heavy plastic, quite luxe feeling, and inside it actually does come with, I find this very cute, a little spatula applicator. Here it is, very adorable, has a little sleeve. I think that is very nice for hygiene reasons, and what it looks like is just this flat edge with a little bit of a point so you can scoop out all your lip balm. I think that's really thoughtful of them and that's very cute. That being said, I'm not one of those really fancy people that actually gets a spatula each time. I'm kind of grotty. I just use my fingers and I just go pop pop and I put it on. It smells really nice. It does smell like apple and lime. Here it is. It's quite full actually, so I do think it's quite nice. Here's what it looks like when I scoop a little bit out. It is quite emollient, and let's just lather it on. A little bit definitely goes a long way. I put on too much and now it's very thick, but I think it'll be quite nice because it is a mask and I can let it soak in throughout the makeup process. So I'm going to rub the rest off just on this little tissue and wipe it clean so I can put it back in its little pouch for next time. I do think it's a very nice consistency though. It's very soft when you scoop it and almost turns into an oil and just lathers onto your lips. Like I said, a little goes a long way, so don't use too much of it. Now the star of the show, my new Gucci blush. How beautiful is this? At first I thought the style packaging was very childish and not into it, but feeling it and looking at it in person, it is so stunning. And it has a metallic case, so it has some weight to it, feeling really luxurious and just generally really pretty. I do love this a lot and I can't wait to use it. I got this in the shade 04 Bright Coral. Look at that imprint. How pretty is that? That is so stunning, am I right? It is so beautiful and I can't wait to dig into it. I actually did swatch this earlier and the shade looks so spot on to something I would wear every day. And you have 5.5 grams of product in it. I'm going to use my favorite blush brush. This is a very soft brush with medium density when it comes to the bristles, so I'm going to whirl it and give it a go. I really don't want to disrupt the imprint on here, but let's go for it. Let's apply it on our cheeks. It has very soft pigments, but definitely can be built up into something more intense. And I do like that it has a satin finish. It gives a slight luminosity to your skin, but nothing too intense. I definitely overdid it here on my left cheek. I underestimated how much the pigments can be brought up, and on this side I kind of went with a lighter hand, and I think this is a much more natural flush to the skin and something more wearable. But this one is still pretty. It makes a statement, especially if you're not wearing any bronzer or highlight. This will be actually really pretty. So far I would say it gives a nice flush to the cheeks, and it's a formula that's very comfortable and I think everyone will like it. Nothing too bad about it. There's no obvious shimmer, but it does give a slight reflection and luminosity. Is it worth $80 something? Would I buy it again just for the packaging and the name of the brand? Yes, I would. That's my issue. But we'll see how it holds up and see if it actually is worth the price tag. But for now, it is cute and it's something I would wear every day. So it's a tentative yes for now. Now we're going to move on to eyeshadow. If you saw from my Big Bang sale from Olive Young, I did pick up a lot of goodies. So I also picked up a set with this Dasique Peach Squeeze eyeshadow palette. How pretty is this? I love the imprints on it. It just looks so adorable and it has those glitters that I absolutely adore from Dasique. So this is a palette I'm super excited to try out. I really like how they're starting to pay more attention to the imprints on the palettes. I'm going to go in with the top bone shade as a setting color and brush it all over my lids. Now I'm going to take the center shade and start to create some depth in my eyeshadow look. Taking this slightly brown shade so I can create some dimension for my eyes. Now I'm going to take this peachy shimmer and pat it on the top of my lids. I'm going to pack that same shimmer on the inner corners of my eyes to brighten it. A very nice and simple look for every day, and I think I quite like the outcome of it. However, I must say this palette doesn't have as many variations. As with most Dasique palettes, they actually have a lot of similar shades, especially on my skin tone. You can see that these four basically will turn out the exact same for me. This shade is perfect for setting the eyes and giving a blank canvas, and these four are great to create some dimensional accents and further accentuate the eyes. These are great for further accentuating the eyes and creating that extra look to build up some structure. The glitters are very reflective and beautiful as usual. However, I must say the particles are a lot bigger than they used to be, not as fine and reflective. So far this palette isn't my favorite, but the packaging is absolutely gorgeous. I love the imprints. And one other thing you might have noticed is there is no mirror, so I usually have to go in with something else. So it's a little bit of a hustle. Then I'm going to go in the darkest shade here. It's a matte with shimmer, and slightly just fill in my brows. Next, I'm going to go in with an eyeliner. This is from Bbia. This is a part of the Big Bang sale promotion where it was in combination with a Dasique palette and another lippy, which I will be talking about later on. So just a simple wing as usual. I think it's a pretty smooth eyeliner. It's a little bit hard to smudge out, but hopefully that means it wears all day, so we'll see about that. Next, we're going to curl our eyelashes and put on some mascara. Again, from my Big Bang sale, I picked up a mascara set. This is from Cleo, one of my favorite brands. I'm a huge simp for them. This is 03 Sleek Volume, and I've heard great things about this mascara, how it lasts all day and it lengthens your lashes, etc. So I'm really pumped to try this one out. Very sleek, matte packaging, quite long, and it has a slight curve to it with relatively short bristles, so I'm very appreciative of that because my lashes aren't the longest either. So let's give this one a try. So far, I'm really digging this mascara. This mascara is one where it feels a little bit sticky and tacky when you're applying, which means that it will stay all day, which I really am excited for, and it does make my lashes look very long, and it's separated. It doesn't go all spider legs, and this looks promising. I am really enjoying it. I wouldn't say it really curls, but it is called Sleek Volume, and I think it does give that. Last but not least, we're going to go in with some lippies. I did pick up 2 lippies. This was a part of the special beauty box set. This is the Roman Dewyful lip tint, which if you guys saw my Roman ranking video, it wasn't my favorite formula, but it was in the beauty box and I was like, hey, why not? I'll just treat it as a lip gloss. And another one I picked up by myself is the Espoir Velvet lip tint. I think this is what it is, at least. It's in mandarin jello. It's a beautiful orange tint that is supposedly meant to stay in your lips and last all day. I'm going to try this one today because I think it is such a fun color and it'll go really well with my makeup look. So let's wipe off all the lip mask and apply some lippy. My lips do feel very hydrated and smooth. I think that was a good lip mask. The applicator is a little bit hard to pull out, but once it does, it looks like this. Another Dewyful kind of curved flat applicator. Very interesting. Very true orange. I like this. This is fun. I think it's kind of bright, but not really. This is so cute. I would wear this all summer. This is a beautiful shade. No transfer. That is incredible. I put it on for like 10 seconds and there's no transfer. And usually when you have a lip balm or a heavy, emollient on your lips and then you put on lip tint, it will transfer a little bit, but this dried down so nicely. There is no transfer and it looks gorgeous. It doesn't look dewy, but there is that tint on your lips, and I am digging it. I think this looks so cute. This is definitely a win. For the sake of it, let's layer some of this Dewyful tint on top and just see how it goes. I got this in the shade Chilli Up, I'm pretty sure, and it's quite a darker shade, but let's layer it on. We'll see how it looks. I think this is a cute combination together. This gives it a little bit more of a sheen, and the chili shade makes it a little bit more red rather than orange. I think this is gorgeous. This is a really cute combination. And it gives me this kind of like Parisian chic, if that makes sense. You have your eyeliner, barely there, eyeshadow, and you have a bright lip. Oh, I'm digging this look. I think this is so cute. Now let's wrap this up and finish off with some perfume. This is my latest obsession. This is Nina Ricci by Nina Ricci. This is a crisp apple scent. You can see from the bottle, it is absolutely gorgeous, and you get that green apple freshness with a little bit of citrus and a little bit of florals in it. It is just so perfect for springtime and I absolutely adore it. Alright guys, that is it for our beauty try on. I think we tried out a lot of goodies here today, and let's go and do a little recap of everything. Let's start first with the Laneige lip mask. This is the first time I'm trying a lip mask on, and I think it is very, very nice. It's heavy duty and it definitely moisturizes and hydrates the lips. When I put on my lip products, I felt like my lips were actually really hydrated. They were so dry before this, and this is really incredible considering I only put it on for like 20-30 minutes. And I do love the flavor. It smells delicious. I'm a sucker for really nice smelling, lip products, and yeah, this one just hit all the right spots for me. Very cute, and I do think it's worth it. Next, this Gucci blush. Honestly, the packaging just gets me, and the fact it's from a very luxurious brand also is one of the main reasons why it has such a high price tag and so many people want it. This shade is something I would reach for every day. It's a very bright pink in the pan, but because when you put it on you can sheer it out, and it's not the most pigmented blush out there, it can turn into a very natural flush, which I do appreciate. I think it looks gorgeous, and I like the satin finish because it makes your skin look very blended together, and it's great for creating structure, so it's a yes from me. However, you should purchase this on sale, which is what I did. So I managed to get this for 25% off, which I think is a better deal than buying it, full price. Products like this shouldn't be worth full price. An $80 something blush? Probably not. I can find blush that is better, but it's a great one to have in my collector's item. Next, we have the Dasique eyeshadow palette. This one was a little bit of a letdown because there wasn't too much of a tonal variation. I do find that the packaging exceeds the product itself, which I hate to say because I really wanted to love it. And I find the glitter is just a little bit too chunky this time. It isn't the best palette that Dasique has released, and not my favorite in the collection either. However, it's great to have as a collection, and I do want to reach for it a lot, especially as spring and summer is approaching. Well, we are in spring right now and the weather's getting warmer, so we want to go for something a little bit light and easy on the eyes, so I do like it. But yeah, for Dasique palettes you just need to make sure that because it's K-beauty, the pigment is definitely not there. So think about your skin tone and would these actually show up. It's very light, it doesn't build up to something too intense. I think the most pigmented palette from Dasique is their chocolate fudge number 11. That one really can be built up, so that one's great if you're into a brown color story, but this one, it's a little bit light and not my favorite from them. The eyeliner from Bbia is very nice and I do like it. I think it does have a very pigmented finish and is pretty easy to use. It's a little bit on the waxier side, so you do need to press a little bit more, but you can use an eyeliner brush and blend it out, which I think is very versatile. I do like it. I like the shade I chose. This is 02 Jazz, so it's a dark brown, almost black, very natural for winging out your eyes, so this one is a yes from me. Next, the mascara from Cleo. This is something that my friends have been telling me online for so long that this is a great mascara, so when I tried it out I did have high expectations for it, and it did meet my expectations. It is so great, and after let it dry it for a while, when I blink I can't really feel it on my eyes. It's very, very light, and I think the effects it gave my lashes is very nice. You can't really see it on my phone camera, however in real life you can see that it actually stands up and it's elongated, etc. I think it's gorgeous and I will reach for it a lot, and I do think it's a good deal that you get 2-in-1 for, I think it was only $12, which is a pretty good deal. Onto the lip products. I love this lip tint. It doesn't have that transfer and it's just such a fun orange color. Orange is one of my favorite lipstick shades, so this one is an easy yes from me. And the Romand lip tint, as I said, if you watch my original video, this is not my favorite formula from them. I just find it's a little bit too slippery and it doesn't stay, but it is cute as a gloss, and I think in combination with my Espoir lip tint this creates a very beautiful look, and it's quite hydrating. It has a nice slip to it, and I think it's good if you want a tinted lip gloss. For the sake of it, let's also go through my perfume. This one's just gorgeous. It is so nice and refreshing for the summertime, but it doesn't last too long. I would say a good 4 hours on my skin. Definitely try it out. Not the most pricey perfume out there either, so I do recommend Nina Ricci. I think she makes some perfect perfumes for the summertime. I almost forgot, but in my Dasique beauty box package situation, I also got given a sample for a nail polish. This is number 3. I can't read the Korean, but it should be a peachy shade, and I actually have it on my nails. It is a very transparent jelly-like nail polish. It isn't very pigmented, but I think that's the gist and vibe for most Korean and Japanese or Chinese nail polishes. I like a little top coat but with a little bit of pigment to them. I think it's very classic, it's very chic and effortless, so I do like it, and I think that it gives a very nice color to the nails. Well, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching it because I had so much fun trying out all these new goodies, and it's always fun to delve into some new makeup. But as always, if you did enjoy today's video, please give it a thumbs up or even subscribe to my channel. That would mean a lot to me, and I can't wait to see you guys for future content. So let me know down below, what was the most exciting thing out of this entire video for you, and what do you think you might try or pick up for the future? Let me know, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.